to the Party of Two podcast.
Now available anywhere you could find your podcast. I'm saying Spotify, Apple thing, everywhere.
Even wherever you're listening right now.
Yeah, exactly. We're trending in Europe. So if you're from Europe, hello. Why? But thank you.
So basically, we are back in our new set. For those of you watching on YouTube, you can kind of see it. You can't see much of it.
As you can see, we still have the red microphone covers that do not go with the set whatsoever at this point. But Megan, tell them about the amazing set.
Okay, the set was done by me and my family, as well as Carla's family. We put up some faux brick walls, painted them, and
you cannot smell my shoes.
Room smells like feet.
Tyson is acting like he can smell my
shoes.
shoes.
On the ground and it smells like feet.
You cannot smell anything.
This room is very small and very warm. We for some reason I wanted to allocate a bigger room for the podcast set, but I was overruled essentially.
Well, so if you guys don't know, if you've been living under a rock, the reason that this episode of the podcast took so long to come out was because we were making a set for the podcast, but also the set is in our brand new building, which if you follow Roblox on Twitter or Instagram, you might have seen them actually post our building, but we bought a 14,000 square foot building for Wonderworks Studios.
Yes.
And the podcast is in the studio building.
Yeah, because we have a game development studio, but we also have a production studio, and now, we're producing our podcast through that. It sounds very fancy. I remember whenever I was maybe younger, I didn't care at all about who was producing what. I just enjoyed the content.
Yeah, and it might not look very professional because this neon sign that we spent $3,000 on isn't even in the shot, but it will be one day because we're going to get it right here.
We are negative on the podcast right now.
We're in the podcast hole.
It's not looking good. So we're gonna get the sign moved, and we'll stop talking about the set for those of you listening on Spotify or something, because
for the millions around the world. Well, they should come to the YouTube channel too. Check it out.
There's millions of people watching our podcast.
Billions, I think.
Billions.
One of the biggest.
Probably at least 5 billion people of the population out of the 7 are watching.
Of course, obviously. But let's talk a little bit about Wonderworks. We have this building, and I'm responsible for over 40 people on a daily basis that are running around the building.
I'm responsible for 4 people, and when I say people, I mean 2 dogs and 2 cats.
They're like people.
They require a lot of attention.
They do eat and poop.
And you
Just
have to clean up their poop as opposed to humans.
Well, no, if they're babies. So they're like 4 babies.
Yeah, I literally...
4 babies.
Today, Teddy, our cat, knocked down one of the entire blinds in our house, and I had to pick it up, and then he started having a sneeze attack because he knocked all this dust down. It was a lot.
Instant regret.
Yeah. So, Zach, what do we have on the agenda for the talks about today?
We have a fun slate of events, so buckle up. This is going to be a really fun 45 minutes or an hour. Well, it depends on how much fun.
When you present it like that, it doesn't sound like we're going to have fun. It sounds like we're about to give a math lecture, and people are going to have to sit through while we talk about equations.
The thing is, you've already blazed through 2 of the points I've had, and I only have 6 bullet points. So if we keep moving at this speed, this is going to be 15 minutes.
Okay. Sorry, I'll reel it
back.
You're
like, a 14,000 square foot office with 40 employees? Cool, I have dogs.
I just don't. Well, that's part of the discussion. If you just want to talk about the set
but I'm just saying we glazed over how cool the office is.
Okay, the office is very cool. There's a lot of people
I live here for 10 hours a day.
I miss him a lot. I'm not here for 10 hours a day.
Yeah, she's here sometimes. I try to get her to come here all the time.
I don't have an office set up here, so I have to record videos at home.
You could, but you're waiting for some imaginary PC that'll never show up.
I texted them about it today.
And what'd they say?
They didn't respond.
Exactly. It's not coming. We have literally a $3,000 PC sitting here for you, ready to go.
Stop dropping numbers.
Just saying.
Would you?
It's a very expensive gaming PC.
Our demographic does not care about numbers.
It's a gaming PC, guys, and it's sitting here.
I've been really enjoying live streaming lately. I just feel like I have this fantasy of being a live streamer and being I'm just hanging out with everybody in my chat. And
I think it's glorified.
A fun time. I do too, because when I really think about it, I'm like, whoa, that sounds exhausting.
Think about it. You're sitting in a chair for 8 hours straight. You can maybe get up to go to the bathroom or something really quickly. I'll be right back, Chad.
You don't really want to eat on stream because that's kind of
you don't
rude.
want to eat. So it's basically a work day. Basically, you're sitting there for 8 hours playing a game that you're probably bored of, and your whole chat's wants you to play the game, and you just have to play for 8 hours and think of something to talk about.
Yeah, I know. It just sounds cool. It's I'm a streamer like Ninja. Like,
It sounds cool to be a famous streamer, but
Yeah.
then think about it if you have 5 viewers. How cool does it sound?
I mean, it sounds hard. And I
sounds
just
like it's
think
no
about
fun.
that, like, with everything. Like, recently I went to LA and I did, like, some acting in a pilot. I'm now an actress. I might get an IMDb profile.
Literally skipping down the timeline of what I've had
No,
planned
I'm just going out of
right
order.
to the
Zach.
I know, I won't complain.
No one can see the outline. We can just talk
know,
naturally
but-
and have natural segues about the things that you listed, and it's fine because no
Guys,
one is.
this is all
There's
this is
no
off the
program
rails.
scheduling. No one's looking
There
at
was.
your schedule.
This was made
So
by Disney.
I went to LA to act in a pilot, which was really fun. I can't say much more about that. It's classified information. So
If you guys didn't know, she was in a pilot, and now she can't say anything about it. So if you have questions, keep them to yourselves.
I just can't say what it was for, but it was really fun. I had one line. I played like a delivery driver, and it was just really cool.
Spoilers, Megan. Now I know what you're doing.
I had one line, and honestly, it was really cool to be on set. I met a couple actors who've been in a few things, and one of them was really, really nice to me, and he told me all about the acting world, because I've always wondered what it's like to be an actor. Like, do you have to memorize your script? How many hours a day do you allocate to memorizing scripts versus being on set?
Yeah,
How far in advance do you get that stuff? How do you even get gigs? Like, how do you even get an acting gig? He told me all of that. I felt like so included.
I
and
couldn't believe,
enlightened.
too, your one line was, hey, there was no more toilet paper.
Well, that wasn't
So that
my
was
line.
weird. Oh. Okay.
Basically, what I'm saying is I had so much fun on set, and I would definitely like to do more acting gigs, but I feel like with my hair and tattoos, I can only be typecast as like an angsty teenager who hates their parents.
Or you could be like some type of fairy godmother.
Like your alternative fairy godmother with...
Well, they could cover the tattoos.
Okay, yeah.
And then you got like colorful hair.
Yeah, it might be fun. Yeah, like, so
What if they did the Powerpuff Girls in real life?
That'd be cool.
See?
I could do that.
You could do that.
So what I'm saying basically is I think being an actor would be like so cool, and I definitely want to do more gigs and stuff like that. But I also think it's another one of those things like a glorified streamer, glorified actor. It's like not everybody gets to be Leonardo DiCaprio. Sometimes for like 5 years you're just like extra number 2, and you don't want to do that forever.
Making $8 an hour
Yeah.
and having to stand in the sun for 10 hours waiting to say your one line.
There was so much like actor lingo when I was there. Like I had one girl come up to me and she was like, "Are you a SAG actor?" I was like, "A what? SAG actor." Huh?
That's Screen
SAG
Actors
actor.
Guild, if you guys didn't know.
And I said, "I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're saying." And she goes, "You would know if you were a SAG actor." I said, "I'm not even an actor."
You would know.
Yeah.
I think
She
anyone
meant-
can be one.
She was like,
I think
I-
you just pay a fee or something.
No, I look, because I repeated the story to somebody else on set. They're like, "Oh, you have to be in a certain amount of accredited productions before you can get status." And they told me, they're like, "You could probably get it."
Because you're a YouTuber. You could definitely get it.
And I said something, and I was like joking, but I don't know if they knew that I was joking. I was like, might be something I add to my bucket list just because. Like, and I feel like it might have come off like, but it was.
What you do for a career, I might do for a
No,
hobby.
I said it to this one girl. Her name was Mia. She was just a production assistant.
Oh,
like-
just a production assistant, one of those people.
No, she was really great. I'm like trying to hunt her down and maybe
But she was
offer
like
her a job.
invisible.
What? What are you saying? God, Zach, can you relax? Can you pedal it back?
You were going to call me Derek just now. That's the name that was on the tip of your tongue. I could tell. You don't even know your own husband's name. Look at that. He's starting right over
It's
here.
off the rails.
It is off the rails.
$5 if you smell Zach's shoes.
So, no,
Are they giving me
you're
$5?
making. I like how you're trying to like publicly make me look bad in front of everybody.
just
No,
joking.
because you were like, I'm insulting what you do for a living. I'm like, no, I was only talking to a production assistant, not somebody who was trying
It's
to
a
be a SAG
joke.
actor.
Don't worry. I'm
No,
not
but
canceling you yet.
You're being so much right now. So anyway, I'm done talking about my
We
experience.
should do a shoe punishment.
Someone has to drink a Celsius water out of my shoe.
Yeah, that's you because you've been treating me poorly. So now you get to drink.
Treat you poorly.
Maybe we should take a vote.
You know what? I think we should play either Would You Rather or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And I'll
Just
leave it up
totally
to you to make it
glazing
up to
over
you.
my dreams of being an actor, streamer.
Well, no, I'm transitioning naturally.
It
It does not smell.
I
It
can't
does
smell
not.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tyson,
I'm on the
dude,
floor level.
it's your upper lip that reeks. Okay.
No, here. Megan, take it back down and smell by
Here,
his feet.
smell by my
Here,
feet. Just
let me-
by my foot. Smell by my foot.
How about his foot?
Smell by my
Take
foot.
a woof
Are you gonna?
right there.
What are you doing?
I'm recording this to be inserted in the video portion of the podcast where people can see Tyson.
Oh, yeah.
Like on the side.
As you see, I'm in a very
Well, here, just
kind
smell,
spot.
smell near my. No, She doesn't even have to bend down. Smell near my shoe, because this is about how far
I
Tyson is.
promise you,
Smell
every
it. Smell
time you
it.
do
Smell.
the kick up, I'm smelling it.
You do not smell
I'm
anything.
smelling it.
You do not know. He doesn't know anything.
Okay. Anyway, would you rather?
You rather play Would You Rather?
Yes.
Instead of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Okay, we could play either. I'm just trying to, reel it back in for the audio listeners and people who can't see the video.
Okay, distract them when I get some Would You Rathers.
Okay, so anyway, if I go back to the tangent I was on, I would consider myself a successful YouTuber. I've had a lot of fun doing that, and I want to do some other things too, but I don't feel like I could get that lucky twice. And I think if I derailed my focuses, I would just end up doing a lot of nothing.
But babe, we got to go to Hollywood. I'm thinking we move.
I was like, that would be crazy. It was kind of funny because there was only one actor on set who talked to me, and the rest of them really looked down on me. You could tell they were but a lot of them were nice. But some of them I could tell really did not like me there.
Natural segue to this. I was in a reality TV show once.
Let's hear about it.
Well, back in the day, if you guys don't know, if you're still young, unlike me, you would have known that I was a famous Minecraft YouTuber. That was my truth. And because I was so cool, I lived in a house with a whole bunch of other YouTubers.
Yeah.
In one roof. There was 8 people.
It's bananas.
And this network had the idea to do a show where all of us lived in a house, and it was all about us working together to make a video. Mm-hmm. And the idea of the show was, okay, it's 8 a.m.
They
and
really
at 5
painted
p.m.
YouTubers in such a strange light.
The idea was, okay, it's 8 a.m. and by 5 p.m. we have to post. But we've done no work, so that means we have to write the video, film the video, edit the video, and post the video all in a day. And it was a live action skits we were doing, so it's we have to write an entire script.
And it's everybody needs everybody's help, so we're not going to get this video up in time.
Yeah, it's you got to write an entire script. You have to cast the entire video. You have to film it with a huge crew. And then you have to edit it down. And, there's only 30 seconds left to post. It's posting had a deadline. If the video's not up, it can't go up, And we shot the reality show. It was meant to look like one day.
Yeah.
But it took a week to shoot the episode. So an episode that would have been 45 minutes that you would have watched on TV, so it would have had an hour time slot, took us a week to film, and it was meant to look like a day.
Yeah.
And then we would have to do little natural interactions where I would walk down the stairs and say to one of my friends, I don't have time to be in your video. I have to get my video up. And then they'd have us retake that 5 or 6 times, and it was supposed to be a reality show. It was not scripted. So it's after you have this really awkward conversation that's not natural at all, they're do it 3 more times. And then it became really
And that's the
unnatural.
part that I think would be hard about acting. So I did this one line and it was okay, but whenever I see really intense moments, what do you mean we can't stop the bomb in time? And you're supposed to be crying and shaking, oh, we're all gonna die. And it's retake it, and then you have to redo that line 5 other times. At some point, it would just become so disingenuous and so hard to keep that really intense energy. You keep being pulled out of it.
If you had to cry for a scene, what would you think about?
Dying and leaving everyone behind.
Aw.
Yeah. I think about what would the dogs do? What would my family do? See, I'm getting emotional.
Aww.
Yeah.
I think about that too. But if I was to say something else, I think about the Packers losing a Super Bowl.
Oh, God.
I'm kidding.
You'd be crying every single year. When's the last time they won a Super Bowl?
Hey, 2011.
Okay. Must be sad.
Back when you were in high school.
Yeah, okay. And?
That's it. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay, so
But I have some Would You Rathers.
Yeah, let's do them.
Would you rather have the ability to see into the future 10 minutes or 150 years?
Oh, that's actually hard because I'm not going to be around in 150 years, so why do I care?
It's true. Maybe you would be, because maybe you see 150 years into the future and then be oh, they have the ageless serum. And then it's
But I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not making
you're
it.
seeing 150 years into the future, so you could see how they made the serum. And then you go back in the past and you're the one that makes the ageless serum.
Here's what I would do. 10 minutes into the future, because then you could get the lottery numbers and then you could stand by at the gas station and pick those exact lottery numbers.
And just wait. Yeah, the 10 minutes.
Easy. Yeah, that's instant gratification. That's all about this generation.
I wonder if it's you could see up to 10 minutes, so maybe you could see only 5 seconds in the future if you wanted to, because then you could go play roulette or blackjack.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just clean house. But if it's exactly 10 minutes?
I think I would take the 10 minutes too, because why would I spend time in Vegas winning a ton of $5 hands when I can just win $60 million at the lottery?
Yeah, because even if I could look 150 years into the future and it's oh, the cure for cancer, I wouldn't even know how to begin to solve that.
What are you going to do? You're going to quit
I'd be
your podcast?
I saw it on a piece of paper 150 years in the future, and then they'd lock me up somewhere in a padded room.
Instead of just like
That'd be
winning the
it.
lottery and
Well, I'd
minding
be
your
like-
own business.
They'd be like, "Oh, didn't see that coming, did you?" And I'd be like, "Oh."
Yeah, I so many bad things happen in the world. I don't think I want to see 150 years into the future.
Maybe there would be nothing. Then you'd be like, "Ooh."
See, why would I want to do that?
Would you rather have telekinesis
Ooh.
or telepathy? Now, if you don't know, telekinesis, you can move things with your mind. Telepathy, you can read minds.
Yeah, I think I would get my feelings hurt a lot if I read other people's minds.
Unless you were reading the blackjack dealer's mind when they look at their card.
When they look at
and it's
the-
like, ooh, they have a 17.
Maybe blackjack dealers are trained to specifically
Think
not
other things so that the
So in case
telepaths
people
can't
with-
read.
telepathy.
I'm just thinking about like Twix bars.
You know what? I feel like you can only do bad things with telepathy. You can only deceive people, manipulate people, go to a bank and be like, "Oh, what's your PIN?" Oh, I'm gonna like. You can only steal from people, really, right?
You could make a living by telling people, by guessing a number people are thinking about.
Yeah,
Be like,
you
I bet
could
you
do that.
$1,000. I know.
And then
the
you're
number
just taking
thinking.
advantage of people because you're cheating.
Exactly.
I'm gonna do the telekinesis, move things with my mind, and then that way,
What are you gonna move?
well, anything I have to move. Do you know how inconvenient this was to set up?
So you would painstakingly think about moving each light, each tripod.
It just depends how grueling the thing is to move with my mind. You didn't say how much mind power that took. What would you do?
Mind reading. My feelings wouldn't be hurt ever. Because everyone only thinks good things about me.
That's a bold assumption. I mean, I only think good things about you, but I can't
Hey.
guarantee that.
Well, also, then if they were thinking bad things about me, I could read their mind,
What
and
if?
expose some of their secrets and make them look stupid.
How hurt would you be right now, though, if I was just thinking like, "Oh my God, does this guy ever shut up?" That would be
mean,
so hurtful.
I would know it at least that you had all these hateful thoughts towards me, and then I'd be like, "Wow, I guess this isn't healthy to be in." See?
Oh gosh.
And then here you are, moving the remote from the end table to your hand in bed.
Well,
Okay,
you're like contemplating, should I get that post-nup? Should I sign a divorce paper? Does she hate me?
But I'd have all this information, and I could start, preparing the troops.
Well, good to know. Good to know that's what you
Well,
would
yeah,
do.
if you hated me, of course. It does not even a second thought.
You should have came up with these. You have a lot better ones. These are easy.
Hey, no, these are not easy. This is not easy. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years
Yeah.
or be in a coma for a decade? So either way, you're losing time off your life.
Either way,
But
you're-
one goes faster. The decade.
Yeah, either way, you're kind of like probably losing everybody you love. Like if I was in jail, would you wait for me?
Yeah, of course. What? 5 years?
If
That's
I was
nothing.
in a 10-year coma, would you wait for me?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to go with
The
maybe.
coma would be more devastating to everyone that loves you.
Yeah, and I think the coma would be like, we don't know if she's going to wake up. We don't know.
What if everyone knew? Exactly 10-year timer.
Then I'd
Really?
probably do that. I think that'd be a lot less difficult than like jail. I think jail would be
Yeah.
really hard and not fun.
No, that one, I would always pick the coma.
I think I would
I
pick
would not
the
go to a
coma.
men's prison.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
I'm really not trying to like trade cigarettes for safety, you know?
Yeah, no, I would go in the coma. This is a long nap. You do lose 5 extra years off your life in the coma, though.
Well, yeah, because it's a better option.
but
I
also,
think.
yeah, give me 5 years in prison. I tell you, I'm aging 30 years.
Yeah, and you
So I'm
would
not
just
having any fun.
you would just like not be the
I
same
come
ever.
back, yeah, from a coma. It's like, wow, that was a long nap. I feel refreshed.
You would probably wouldn't be able to walk. You'd probably atrophy some from the waist down.
Oh
You'd
gosh,
need
that
a
was not
walker.
mentioned.
What happens when you lay in bed for 10 years?
Oh, this is kind of an interesting one. Would you rather be chronically overdressed or underdressed?
Overdressed.
So like you're showing up to McDonald's in like a wedding gown.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't know. I like to run low profile.
I like dressing up a lot.
I'd rather be underdressed. Yeah, but okay. There's certain situations you show up, like say to another wedding, and you're wearing a wedding gown because you're overdressed.
Well, I'm wearing
You're
a Met Gala
overdressed.
gown.
No, you're overdressed.
Well, so you want to show up to a wedding wearing sweatpants and like a t-shirt with burrito
I would
stains
be-
on it?
No, underdressed. Okay, like doesn't have to have burrito stains on it. But I would show up to a wedding wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt, and I'd probably change the cultural norm because everyone would see how comfortable I am.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. And then when the cultural norms changed to everyone underdressing, I'd have to basically go naked.
You basically are so like confident that like you don't play these games fairly because that just like would not happen. Like that would not be the situation.
Well, if I have one or two less friends because I showed up to their wedding in sweatpants, they weren't good friends anyways. Okay.
They know that you're always showing up.
They're
You
like,
have to,
that's the guy, because they would already know. They're like, that's the guy.
yeah,
that
you
just
have to
underdresses.
take your friends as you know them. You have to know your friends and expect their behavior, or don't be
Yeah.
their friends.
Of course. Like, you would already be my friend knowing I never dress up. And I'm always wearing
Like our
when I'm wearing.
friend Nick, who only eats Pop-Tarts and chicken fingers.
I know that's what he's gonna eat.
Yeah, and so he didn't get a plate at our wedding because he only ate Pop-Tarts at the time exclusively. So and we knew to expect that from him.
Would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Oh, my sight.
Yeah, because like you, with no sight, you can still make more memories.
Mm-hmm.
But with sight and the ability not to remember anything, it's like you're blind because you would just not know anybody or anything.
Either that or you'd have to like start all over. Like I would have to meet you again for the first time.
Like 50 first dates, but just once.
Yeah, like you would just have to.
That would only take a little bit of time.
I guess so.
But you wouldn't remember your childhood basically or anything. You could look at photos, but you just wouldn't remember.
Well, when you're blind, you can't look at photos either.
Yeah, but you still remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I think adjusting to being blind would
Depends
be really
how old I
difficult.
am.
Yeah, it depends how old I am.
If I'm 90 and I'm losing my memories, that happens to some people, sadly. It does. Sadly, it does. Hey, it affected my great-grandparents, okay?
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because that's so bad.
Well, yeah, but when I'm 90, it's like, I'm going in a year or two. Whatever.
Yeah, I'd
who
rather
are
be
you guys?
blind.
You know? No. What?
What? I'd rather be blind than lose the
You just
memories of
hold
all
on
my
to the
loved
memories?
ones.
I guess. I don't know.
What? If you're dying soon anyway, what are you going to do to make more memories?
Yeah. Of course.
It's the stupidest thing.
I wouldn't remember all the back pain I had or something. I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah, you quickly remember because that's not going away. So you would have no memories and just all back pain.
That's true. And I'd be like, how did I get here? Where am I? Who am I? Why are my pants
Good
loaded
thing we
with
can
poop?
discuss this because that would have not gone well for you.
Thank God the genie didn't grant that wish. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of dumb ones here. That like I just know which way you're going, and it's not very entertaining here. Gosh, this just to show you how dumb some of these are. Would you rather stay in during a snow day or build a fort?
Ooh.
So dumb.
I'm going to vote stay in.
Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, this is a good one. Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
Ooh, 11 feet tall.
Hey, 9 inches, you would have a lot of accessories because Barbies exist.
No, 11 inches, that's like that
No,
much.
9 inches. That's
9
way smaller
inches.
than that. Oh, that's,
Whose hair is this? Is this
could be mine.
one of yours?
Could be one of my hairs. But so 11 feet, you're taller than a basketball rim.
I don't
You're
get
a foot
stepped on
taller
or
than a
kicked.
basketball
Do you
rim.
know how difficult it would be to walk in a crowd? You'd never enjoy a concert
Well, someone would
again.
have to transport you.
You would never enjoy a concert again. You wouldn't be able to drive yourself anywhere. Well, you could.
I don't think you could drive yourself at 11 feet because literally with your extension, you're probably like 14 and a half feet tall.
What does Shaq do? How tall is Shaq?
Nowhere close to that. 7 feet? So you're 4 feet taller than Shaq.
That'd be awesome. You know how much money you could make just being that tall?
You were literally taller than some bridges would allow you to walk under.
Who's building a bridge that's under 11 feet?
Well, I'm just saying McDonald's drive-thru. You couldn't even walk through the McDonald's
you
drive-thru.
duck your head. I think you'd figure out who's walking
just
through
saying,
a drive-thru.
that's
You
how
walk through
tall
a door.
you are.
Tyson, what would you do?
Not that. This is a building. You couldn't even get in
You
the building.
you could not stand in this
You could
room.
stand in this room.
Well, this room is like probably 11 or
You could
12.
Elevator.
stand in this
You
room.
could go into the parking garage.
Yeah, the parking garage is only like 9 feet.
Okay, you know what, Mr. I will ditch
Just
all my
think how
memories
tall
at
that
90.
is. 11 feet. Your whole head would be
Okay.
over the basketball hoop.
You're being
That's how tall you are.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll take it back.
Take it back. You're 9 inches tall.
I'll be 9 inches tall.
Would you rather communicate in only emojis or
No.
never be able to text again?
Never be able to text again.
Yeah, I hate texting.
Why
would
would
just call
I?
anyways.
I would just. I exclusively send voice
Someone's
memos.
like, dude, my dad just died. And it's just like, sad face cry.
Yeah.
There'd be no good way.
Sorry, you have to deal with that.
No, you couldn't
Skull
even say that.
emoji.
Just cry face, rose, graveyard site.
You little grandpa and then little dove next to it.
It's like, hey, man, I'm really just thinking, like, should I quit my job and just go for it? You know, live in this van that I bought. You know, and you're
You
just
send
like,
a bunch of 100 emojis.
so you have it unpacked. So maybe you should just text emojis. Because see, if I receive that, I'd be like, great advice, Megan. I'm doing
100, 100, 100. The emoji with the steam coming out of it. So I was like, let's get this bread emoji, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then a fist.
Motivated friend right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, who needs a, yeah.
Someone
you-
call Moosecraft. I feel like that's how he exclusively communicates is with the 100 emojis. Yeah.
Top used emojis. What are your top used emojis?
The number one emoji I have is the cry emoji.
I'm like a bit boomerang, so we're going to see because I'm like, how do you get to your emojis?
That's what I'm doing too. Okay. So my number one most used emoji is the, drumroll please, it's the cry emoji. The one that's like, oh, it's like the full sob emoji.
Oh, okay. That's not even in my top.
Yeah.
Anywhere. I have the hug emoji, like the little hugging face.
Oh, I feel like that one's more like, yee, look at me.
Yeah, I have that one.
I also have the heart emoji, and then the one that's like, aha, and then it's got like the sweat drop, like, aha, awkward. And then the one that's like, the ooh emoji, and then the one with the smile and the hearts.
If you dread looking at your credit card statements, you're not alone. The weight of debt can be crippling, but Upstart can help you on your path to financial freedom. Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan all online. Whether it's paying off a credit card, consolidating high-interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 1 million people have used Upstart to get one fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date. Rather than looking at your credit score alone, Upstart considers other factors like your income, current employment, and credit history to find you a smarter rate for your loan. You can check your rate without impacting your credit score in minutes for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. You can even receive funds as fast as one business day after accepting your loan. Find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/partyof2. That's upstart.com/partyof2. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know that we sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in the loan application. Upstart.com/partyof2.
We just finished watching Squid Game, and when I say just, I mean like last week we finished watching it. It's like taken the United States by storm. Maybe the whole world, but I know it's at least taken the U.S. by storm.
Oh, it's taken the world by storm.
I feel like I didn't even get the full experience
Oh,
because
boy.
Zach...
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Zach
we go.
refuses to watch anything with
I do
subtitles.
not refuse. No, I do not refuse.
You refuse.
The thing is, okay, think about this, okay? Say I'm working all day, and then I come home to watch Squid Game. I still want to be on my phone or maybe playing a mobile game on my iPad.
You don't do that. You exclusively hate multitasking and on watching shows.
Sometimes, though, I want to just check Twitter for a
Never.
second. Okay, the thing is, I don't want to read.
The thing
is, let's make it's bullying it out of me. I can't read. I've never read a word of my...
Honestly, I don't want to like put Zach on blast, but Zach reads very slow.
Hey.
In his head, he reads very slow for some reason.
I like to soak in the information.
Yeah, like for example, like whenever we're watching Squid Game, if there was like a part that was in Korean and then it had like an English
Like,
subtitle,
what was that? What did I just say?
I would read it for him really fast.
I was not prepared to read.
No, like I actually read. Like I'll be like, Zach, look at this paragraph that somebody sent me. I can't believe they said this to me, and it'll take like 5 minutes to read it.
I will say this: District 9, the movie, is in an alien language, so the whole movie is subtitled. I read it just fine. Didn't have to pause it or anything.
Then why can't you do this?
I've become lazy. I've grown lazy with my age.
Oh my gosh!
I was much younger, Zach.
You know
back
that's
then.
not how you keep your brain sharp.
Well, okay. The thing is, I fear watching with the subtitles because if I do, on odd chance, just want to glance away from the screen for a split second, I have now missed something. Like, see, if I blink wrong or too many times in a 5-second period, it's like, oh crap, you know, or the cat scratches my face and I'm like, at least I can still hear what's happening without having to directly see it.
The only issue is, and people are like, why was the Squid Game English version so
It was
poor?
bad.
Why
it was bad.
And I said, I bet they weren't expecting it to blow up in the United States, so they just quickly
Dubbed
got
it.
it. They quickly dubbed it. They weren't like looking for voice actors that matched the emotion. They probably didn't even have voice actors watching the show as it was doing. Like,
Yeah, they just read the lines basically.
Yeah, with the way that it was dubbed over, you can tell that the voice actors just read a sheet of paper and then read it because there was
and I should say this,
emotion.
like when I say it was bad, Squid Game is good.
Squid Game is great.
The dub was bad. The English dub.
The voice acting was very not great. I'm not knocking the voice actors, but I think that it was rushed and they didn't allow.
There's been so many TikToks where it's like, this is what this guy sounds like in Korean, and then in like English, it's like, hi man, you want to play again? It doesn't fit at all.
Every Asian language is so much cooler than any English. Like,
I don't know why they did some of them like that. Like the guy holding the red and blue square.
Hello, sir.
In Korean,
How are you?
he's like, it's like, "Roar, roar," and then in English, it's like, hello, sir. You like to play a
It
game?
reminded me a lot of like SpongeBob being normal. Like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm SpongeBob.
It was so high because I literally
I'm
just saw a
normal.
TikTok where it's like deep voice and actual kind of intimidating and a little like mysterious. And then English dub, we'll make him talk like he's a character in Mary Poppins.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like, it's like, you're really going to let us all die here? That guy just died. Instead of being like, oh my God, you're really going to let us die here? That guy just died. Like, it just, there was no matching emotion.
But you still get the story.
You got the
still
story.
know what's happening.
It's like reading, but not. But Zach
Yeah.
doesn't read, so
Hey,
not even that.
Sometimes in the evening you want to shut your brain off and just watch something, you know?
Okay. We just also finished Santa Clarita Diet.
Which no one's going to know about what that is because it got canceled because enough of you didn't watch it.
I
Okay?
think I kind of, Zach, I have a confession.
If this is something, what is it? Is there a 4th season? You knew it was canceled and you ruined my life. See?
I did know it got canceled.
Because right halfway through the first season, I'm like, there's only 3 seasons and the last one was 2019. And then I watched the whole thing and it ends on some dumb cliffhanger. And there's never going to be another episode.
Zach is really hard to get into shows. Like, he's super hard. He doesn't want to watch shows
Well,
with
now
a lot
look,
of...
you've soiled my trust.
He doesn't want to watch shows with a lot of seasons because that's too much of a commitment. He doesn't want to start new shows because it's too much of a commitment. So I was like, hey, Zach, look, this show, I've watched an episode. I think it's funny. I think you'd like it. But it only has 3 seasons, so it's totally doable.
Who's crazier here? Me, that doesn't want to start a million new shows, or Megan, that won't watch The Office for the 3,000th time?
It's definitely not me. I like new experiences. I like new things. So
Well, sorry.
And Zach was
I'm
like...
loyal. When I find something I like, I stick with it.
Well, they don't need the
Just
money.
like Megan.
They're fine.
I found her, and I love her. But Megan, she gets bored.
And
Huh?
for the, like, and let's be honest, I am Zach's second marriage. So we even know that that's not...
Ugh, Tyson just opened his legs. It smells like farts.
Why are you laying on the floor?
My butt hurts. I'm sitting on the concrete.
Hey, no, there's carpet
don't
there.
even-
He's sitting on the carpet.
They have a
He's fine.
$3,000 sign, but not a spot for me to sit.
He's sitting on the carpet.
I did
He's
my
fine.
best.
It is a plush carpet, too. I think it's high pile, or at least medium pile.
Good.
Let's get a video reference out here.
It's medium pile carpet.
Here's what you can
This is
do.
probably from At Home. It was probably like $60.
It's
Get a
from
comfortable
Target.
thing.
Ooh, it's from Target. That's
Get a
better.
chair.
Hmm?
Get a chair.
Well, I told you, you
We'll
should
get
have a
one.
stool.
We'll get one.
I think we should have a backless stool so you have to lean forward for an hour.
Okay. Anyway, what I lied. Zach, I'm so sorry I lied to you about Santa Clarita Diet. I knew it was canceled, and before we started, Zach was like, "Did this get canceled?" I was like, "I don't think so."
And then when I went to Google, the actual
At the-
producers
at
of
the
the show were
end.
so upset because Netflix blindsided them. And then why has the network not bought the show? It was good. It had big
Zach,
actors in it.
We can buy it, and we can fund the next season.
Guys, Santa Clarita, if you are looking for a shoestring budget, that's what we got. So if you guys want to produce a show, because, hey, the main actor said, hey, I'm going to show up to set still and be acting. They don't have to
Drew
film
Barrymore
it. Hey, if
said,
you
"I
want to
will
do that,
show up and act."
Show up
so,
here.
Drew,
Show
for
up here.
free, you know.
we will let you show up, and we'll pay you. You want to do it for free?
We'll
We'll
pay
film
you
it.
whatever SAG actors get paid. Maybe like
The
30
lowest, the minimum.
The
required
minimum
union
that
minimum.
The SAG actors get paid. What
That's
is
about
it?
all we can swing.
I looked up.
It's literally like 200 something a shoot or
but-
something like that.
But you have to pay $3,000 to be in it. I looked it up after everyone was talking
Yeah,
about
it's a
it.
scam, right?
I don't know. I didn't know because I was waiting for my list.
People
I
pay-
couldn't read too much about it.
It's basically, well, one, it's a union for actors.
Yes, I did see that.
But it's almost as if you could buy the blue check mark. So if Instagram was like, hey, you're not a verified creator, but you can be one for $3,000.
You know what? Maybe
People would do it,
maybe
even if
I-
they're not going to use it a lot.
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
go become a SAG actor, and then
You could say you're a SAG actor.
I can say I'm
it's
a
something
SAG
you can put in
actor.
your portfolio.
And see, I could be like Party 2 podcast. Megan plays SAG actor.
Official SAG actress.
And then you guys would have to pay me a little bit more. I'm
Well,
just
you don't get
kidding.
paid anything, so
I don't get paid anything.
we'd
So,
be in violation.
mm,
You could sue us. Sue the studio.
sounds good to me.
We have insurance.
Well, like,
That's a scam.
Oh. Why don't we just burn down the office while we're at it? Okay, so what I'm saying is maybe I could become a SAG actress, and then I can get like an agency, and then they'll get me small extra gigs. Because I think that's all I'd want to do. I think I just want to do little cameos, little like I'm a waitress.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to be an actor, in my spare time. It's just a fun little hobby. I think I should be in the next Wolf of Wall Street.
You
The
could
Wolf
be the
of
next
Roblox.
Jordan Belfort.
And, I'd be like,
Instead
money.
of doing Quaaludes, you're doing like Celsius shots.
Just like Red Bull,
Yeah.
just crushing cans of Red Bull,
And-
shotgunning Red Bulls.
Yeah, definitely.
And instead of throwing out money and stuff like that, saying they're fun coupons, I just have Robux gift cards.
We can't even afford that. You just have to
No.
throw out like the little M&M snacks and the Break room.
Or like promo codes to our games.
Let's play. What is it?
Do you want to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yes!
'Cause I've had a plan.
I want to play that.
Okay, now distract everyone when
All right.
quickly get a plan.
Here's a joke.
What's the joke?
I don't have
joke?
one.
Did you
No,
lie?
I don't have one. But I promise, instead of cutting out the dead space, I'll just talk through it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Just
I'm
get
down
the
for
app
that.
up. Get the app up.
This is a new iPhone. I don't have apps.
I accidentally hacked into a fan's TikTok
Tell me
the
about
other
it.
day. Okay, so basically I was live streaming. I was like, I need to make a TikTok for my live stream stuff. Megan Plays Live. And I went to use the email I use for my live streaming channel, which is not a public email. But somebody figured it out because they signed up for a TikTok with it. I went to go make a TikTok using the email and I was like, you already have an account. So I was like, oh, maybe I made an account with this email. I went and did it and then I reset the password. I logged in and it was a Megan Plays fan page. To be fair, the email was not hard to deduct. I'm sure you could figure it out easily. And all the chat was like, give it back. Just reset the password to what it was. It's not that easy. I could see like everything that they liked. They liked a lot of my TikToks, random TikToks, and a few other Roblox creators' TikToks.
Hey, that's a good person.
They were like using my email. And I just, I feel bad because I basically stole the account from them, but they also haven't posted since November 2020. So I don't think, and they haven't liked anything since November 2020. So I think they exited the PG squad or exited the fan page at least.
Well, there's a dating app called Millionaires. I just saw it. Searching Millionaire.
Really?
Oh, crap. We're actually playing against somebody. So this can be me and you versus like some random person in the world.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. There's a dating app called Millionaires?
Yeah.
What's
I
the
didn't
credentials?
investigate it. I think you have to be a millionaire.
Do you have to like submit your bank statements to get in?
I don't know. We'll never know if we don't win this game.
Okay. Let's figure it
Okay,
out.
so what type of food is spaghetti?
Pasta.
A, cheese. Well, okay, fine. We're just going to just blurt out answers.
Okay. Well, what are the options?
Well, now I've already selected pasta, and that was the correct answer.
That's
Just to let
not
you
a
guys
hard
know.
question. It's like the
Hey.
easiest questions. That's how you get $1 million.
That was for $500. This is for $1,000. What is the name of the preserved bodies? Oh, preserved.
Mummies.
Oh gosh. Yep. I'm not even gonna finish that. In ancient Egypt. Hey, it's been a long day. That was for $1,000 and we got it right. Now we're moving to $2,000.
What's fun is answering before the question's over.
Don't answer until I finish
But
the
it makes
question.
me feel smart.
The fictional character Tarzan is said to be lord of which environment?
The jungle.
Yeah, I thought he was like king of the jungle, but lord of the jungle.
I think that's more of a book thing and not like the movie thing.
Well, that was right for $2,000. Now we're moving to $3,000. Which of these creatures has gills to breathe through?
Fish.
A parrot, a goldfish, a hamster, or a cat?
I think I'm going to go hamster.
That's wrong. It's
Oh.
goldfish. I'm going to go with goldfish.
Okay.
I saved us.
Oh, good one. Good one.
Now we are playing for $5,000.
Are you guys playing at home? I hope you're trying
Yeah,
to answer
play
along.
along.
Maybe
We're
I
about to
shouldn't
be a
try
millionaire.
to answer so quickly.
Which food is mentioned in the Lord's Prayer? Carrots, meat.
Bread.
Okay, bread is one of the options. I will trust you on that.
Give us this day our daily bread, and
Oh,
forgive those who
I didn't even know what the Lord's
trespass
Prayer
against us.
was, but there we
What?
go.
It's our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done as earth as it is in
I
heaven.
get it.
Give us this day our daily bread.
We're moving into
Sorry.
$7,500 question.
Wow.
Okay. So this guy Isaac Newton's trying to tell me how to play the game. 5 interlocking rings is the well-known
Olympics.
logo. Okay, I get it. You're smart.
It makes me feel so smart. I want to go on a game show.
Well, now we're going for $10,000.
Oh gosh, we'll see.
Which sport is played by the Edmonton Oilers and the Pittsburgh Penguins? I know
Hockey.
this one. It's hockey. It is.
Hockey.
That's ice hockey.
I'm feeling really
We're really smart. We have not even used one lifeline.
Don't need it.
We're moving on to $12,500. In which city would you find Red Square? Moscow, Rome, Paris, Madrid. That is in Moscow. I know that
I
for
was
sure.
going to guess
It's
Moscow.
Russia.
It sounds like a
They're
Russian
red.
thing.
The
Yeah.
communism is what makes them red.
We don't have to go there.
Moscow is the correct answer. We're
Okay.
so smart. $15,000. We're about to get the real money right up about now.
Okay.
Which of these is not an Australian film? Crocodile Dundee, Mad Max, Strictly Ballroom, Top Gun. We're going to ask the audience
I'm
here.
going to go ballroom, that third one. See?
Okay. Well, no, Top Gun and Crocodile Dundee won the audience votes. But it was so close, it was within 1%. So we're going to 50-50 it. Crap, they left both of them.
I'm going to go Top Gun. Top Gun is
No,
not.
Top Gun was at the lower amount of votes.
Crocodile Dundee, you think is an Australian movie? Or it's not an Australian movie?
Oh, no, we got it wrong. It was Top Gun.
Crocodile Dundee. How did you not think that wasn't like a...
I thought it was a trick question, and the audience thought so too. 41% of them voted for it.
I said Top Gun. That's so, like, American.
I know, but maybe it was filmed in Australia.
I don't think that was the question.
I guess I misunderstood, and now
Now we just all over. We're going to make everyone sit through all that again.
We can win it back. People are playing along at home.
Okay.
We are number 1
okay.
in Bulgaria under relationships in podcasts.
I don't understand that, but I'm flattered. Like, I don't see this very much as a relationship podcast. We did talk about our relationship for the first 2 episodes, so maybe yes.
Well, this is a relationship. We're husband and wife, and we're doing a podcast.
Yeah. But now, like,
that's as relationship
as
it gets.
The first 2 episodes were like introduction episodes to us, so that if you didn't know us.
Yeah, if you didn't know us, now you know. And if you don't know us still, and you're very confused, you can go to the first 2 episodes and listen to it. Now, Isaac Newton's telling me how to even play the game again, and this is really annoying. But here we go. We're going up against Liliana.
Get ready, Liliana.
She's about to get wrecked. Mm-hmm. Okay, $500 question. Because of its loyalty, what household pet is often referred to as man's best friend?
The dog.
It's a dog. That is correct. Okay, now we're moving on to the $1,000 question.
Okay.
In which of these does a child save pocket money? Doggy bank? Piggy bank. There you go. If you get these wrong, you need to educate yourself.
No, okay, be nice.
I'm going to tell you when Liliana gets one wrong, then we can all judge her. Which of these is an infection in a computer system designed to corrupt data? A virus. I was thinking bug, just because I work in gaming, if you guys didn't know.
Programming. Bugs.
$3,000 question. Which of these is a fairground attraction? Harris wheel, Morris wheel.
No, time to get on the Morris.
Norris wheel or Ferris wheel?
It's time to get on the Morris wheel.
Is that your final answer?
No, it's Ferris wheel.
That's correct. $5,000 question. What is the hardest known mineral? Emerald, sapphire, ruby, diamond. Diamond. And also a girl's best friend.
Ooh.
$7,500 question. Okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. What was the first name of William Shakespeare's mother? Mary, Anne, Elizabeth, Susan. I can ask William Shakespeare. He is one of our assistants here.
I was thinking Martha, but it's probably not Martha.
I'm going to ask William. I knew it. It's A, Mary.
Mary. See, I was like thinking Martha, so that was like kind of close.
Okay, so we're going on to the $10,000 question.
Has Liliana got one wrong yet?
She just got that one wrong. She got wrecked.
She didn't ask William Shakespeare.
She did not ask William Shakespeare, and he was a reference for that. So
okay.
Now, here we go. They're giving me a whole bunch of little rewards. Okay, $10,000. Sheepshank and Granny are examples of what? Bread, hats, battleships, and knots.
Knots.
Sounds like knots.
It's a knot.
It is a knot. Mm-hmm. How do you know all these knot facts?
I was thinking that they sounded like knots whenever it was like what they are, and I was like, I don't know. Sheepshanks, I think that's a knot. So.
$12,500 question. The fabric suede takes its name from the French for which country? Sudan, Sweden, Singapore, Switzerland. The fabric suede takes its name from the French.
I don't know. I'm going to go with Sudan.
Let's do a 50-50. Sudan was not one of them. Sweden or Singapore?
Sweden. I don't think it's Singapore.
Okay, Sweden was correct.
Okay.
Yeah, because the French, Sweden's in Europe. They would know of that. And I would have had to assume the word suede was made a long time ago when they didn't even know Singapore existed.
Maybe. So. I don't know.
We're going for $15,000. This is where we lost last time. What sort of creature is a water boatman? A mammal, a reptile, an insect, or a bird?
What is a water boatman? I guess a reptile.
That's exactly what they're asking us. I'm going to use the 50-50.
I'm going to say reptile.
Insect or bird is left. Water boatman, I'd have to say.
Oh, that's an insect.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is.
It's a type of insect. It wasn't asking about like a sector of types of animals. It was specifically the species.
Hey.
Okay.
We're competing for $25,000 now.
There it is.
Oporto is a port in which country? Italy, Spain, Portugal, Greece.
Portugal. What's Portugal?
Portugal.
I'm going to go with...
Oporto. Spain.
That sounds Spanish to me.
That was the wrong answer. It was Portugal.
Which also, they do speak Spanish. Don't they?
We were so close to another grade.
Spanish,
they do speak Spanish, I think. I don't know. Portuguese, that's what they speak.
You know what? I think we should just lick our wounds and quit the game.
Lick our wounds. Guys, we can fly.
We're licking our wounds and we're quitting the game.
We beat Liliana, and we crushed her. So, I mean,
Did we beat the person before her?
yeah, we did. And we just won 60 diamonds. I don't know what that does, but I mean, I feel successful. It feels good.
Okay, fine. What's tell me a little bit about your happenings. Anything you can talk about.
Anything I can. Guys, if you like Wonderworks, we have 6 games coming out in the next 9 weeks.
That's a lot.
Literally, when you're watching this video
And they're
right
not
now,
games, they're experiences.
Experiences.
That's what they're called.
We have 6 experiences coming in the next 9 weeks. 2 of them are stuff that we've made for our studio, and the other 4 are cool stuff with other projects and brands.
Yeah.
So one actually comes out Monday. So literally a couple days from now. No one knows about.
It's going to be super exciting.
We can't tease like basically 4 of them because we're under contract not to say anything until you guys get to see them. So that's why sometimes we might seem quiet, like we're not doing anything.
There's
We're
a
doing
lot
a lot of
happening
stuff
here.
right
There's
now.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and the team is about 40 people in this building, and we have 19 open positions right now.
Wow.
So we could be at 59 people.
So apply if you're
Yeah,
interested.
apply. Submit your application.
And your resume and your
resume.
portfolio. Most importantly, your portfolio.
In a couple of days, the website will be up. Literally, I think Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, that'll
so
be
you can
exciting.
go to wonderworks.gg. It's that simple. Wonderworks.gg, and you could. There's so much to look at. So you guys should definitely go when the website goes up on.
I'm excited.
Monday or
Are you
Tuesday.
going to switch over all the branding of like the Twitter and the Instagram
Yep.
and stuff to be
All
like
on
the new
same
stuff?
day. You guys are gonna see the new Wonderworks.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Brand new world out there.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And the project that comes out Monday is going to blow a lot of people away. We hope. We're really excited about it. The team's been working on it for like 6 months, and we put blood, sweat, and tears into it with the biggest team we've ever had on a project.
That's
a lot of people.
awesome. That's so exciting.
Yep, super excited.
Yay. Thank you guys for all the support. We would not be anywhere near here without any of you guys. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, so if you're finding us from some random European country and you're like, this is a great relationship podcast, make sure you follow or subscribe to the podcast anywhere you get your podcasts. Come back to the YouTube channel. Watch us on video. It's Megan. That's all you have to search. Megan on YouTube.
Megan,
You will literally find
M-E-G-A-N.
the podcast.
Or you could just type in Party of Two
Party of Two
podcast, and
podcast.
we should come up
You'll find
because we have episodes titled Party of Two podcast.
And now that we have this set, even though it's still a work in progress, we are here and we're going to be here every Thursday. Every single one.
What? I thought we were uploading on Wednesdays.
Today's Wednesday and we're filming it. So
But then I think from then on, they have to be
I saw the
Wednesdays.
podcast calendar that was made by the professional podcast people, and they said Thursdays.
What? Vlogs
So
go up
get
on
ready.
Saturdays, though.
Exactly. It's an action-packed week.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching the podcast. We appreciate it, making it to the end, supporting it. Thank you for subscribing, and we will talk to you guys.
And we hope for you to join the party next time. Huh? You like that?
No.
No? Okay.
Bye.